Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the first ever episode of Bud Light's Camera Action. We're the one night stand with a movie. We're here to bring you our take on shitty movies. We are your hosts. I am Mike Carlino.
I'm Anthony Garrido.
Oh, wonderful. We've got Anthony live from the DC Village.
Yeah, Virginia. South.
Yeah, the Warden of the South.
The Warden of the South live.
Okay. All right. So this week we, by Anthony's request, actually,
Yes.
we decided to watch Maid in Manhattan, the J-Lo juggernaut movie. And I'm going to give you a quick spoiler alert. It sucked.
I mean,
No, Anthony, this movie sucked.
It was one of her worst movies. But when you watch Maid in Manhattan after watching enough in a J-Lo marathon, it kind of grows on you a little bit. Especially you have Lord Voldemort in the house.
Oh, dude, I'm glad that you brought that up because I actually wrote that down. She falls in love with Voldemort in this movie, dude.
Yeah, there's a lot of impractical things going on in this movie. Voldemort is a senatorial candidate.
Yeah. Oh, but it was very unclear, dude. I had no idea what's his name is Chris Marshall, correct?
Yeah, I think his name is Chris something.
It's Chris Marshall.
It doesn't change the movie at all what his last name is.
You know what? Let's just call him Voldemort.
Call him Chris Voldemort.
No, yeah, we'll just call him Voldemort. It's whatever. It actually is Chris Marshall, but it's Voldemort from now on.
All right, yeah. So Voldemort. I didn't know that he was running till like halfway through the movie. I thought he was just some rich guy.
Oh, they did. They actually. I mean, they dropped hints on that he was like some kind of politician. Never said what he was doing though.
Yeah,
it was a terrible job setting that up. But
I mean, they're all staying in like Trump Tower.
Oh well, they made that very clear that the people that were staying there were very wealthy, but the people that were staying there were fucking dicks.
Yeah, they were.
Actually, at one point, do you remember the part where they go over the security cameras of all the people checking in?
Yes.
I wrote down. Do you remember what the people were? Like what their problems were? I wrote it down.
Yeah. Run it through me.
Okay, so they go through a few people. One of them is like a crippling alcoholic. One of there's the two French sisters, and they're like crazy kleptomaniacs. It's actually revealed at the end that they go to jail.
Exactly.
For a jewel heist or something.
There was such an array of people staying in that hotel.
They were awful.
Hotel, right?
Yeah. All right, there was a guy that was cheating on his wife, and he had the mistress staying over.
Mm-hmm.
And there was the nudist, the guy who made all the maids look at his dick.
Well, the nudist was just crazy.
That was insane.
I don't know how they let that guy stay in that hotel.
that guy should go to jail.
He's a sexual deviant.
Yes, dude. I mean,
how are you gonna have such a prestigious hotel with J-Lo as head housekeeper?
Oh, and I mean, don't get me started. J-Lo, what the hell is her name in this movie?
Marissa Ventura.
Okay, that's pretty amazing that you knew that because they call her the people who actually know her call her Marissa. They call her Caroline for most of the movie. And the woman whose name is actually Caroline calls her Maria because she's racist as hell.
Yeah. There was a lot going on in this movie. A lot of undertones.
All right, so let's pull it way back. We've gotten ahead of ourselves. Let's bring this to the start.
Yep, the start.
We're pretty much
J-Lo. What she wears Liam Neeson's wife's jacket. Am I correct in saying that?
Sure. Okay.
No, the woman who plays Caroline Lane is Natasha Richardson.
Yeah.
Who tragically died in a skiing accident, but that's
correct.
That's neither here nor there.
Correct.
So J-Lo, like the good housekeeper she is, tries on all the clothes of all the guests.
Yeah. Oh my God, I had such a problem with J-Lo's work ethic in this movie, because for as much as she wanted to be the assistant manager of a hotel, which is for some reason the dream job in this world that they're living in.
Hey, listen.
Hey, I know you're past it with hotels, but dude, she sucks at her job.
Yeah, she would never get to that role.
No,
that kind of attitude. Not putting on people's clothes.
Yeah,
she probably reeks of cigarette and desperation.
For sure. I mean, her best friend is a big time smoker.
Those are the things you don't really get while watching the movie. You don't get like the aura that she gives to a room.
Yeah, I you know what? I really wasn't a fan of Marissa Ventura.
Yeah, seriously. Why her?
I know, man. I know. There's many questions.
Because she was wearing a jacket?
Yeah, I mean, listen, I will give it to J-Lo. She looks hot in this movie.
Yeah, I mean, but come on. No housekeeper, really, has makeup like that.
No,
let's be real.
I don't...
If they're wearing makeup at all. You can't wear makeup and clean house and be a housekeeper.
Okay.
You're running mascara the entire day, you're on your feet.
All right, well, hold on. I was going to get to this at the end, but okay, so you're saying that J-Lo was too good looking to play this part?
Well, there are definitely some attractive housekeepers, but...
All right, well, then how about, what if I told you this? What if I told, there were 3 other names originally linked to this movie?
Okay, yeah.
The 3 others...
To play Marissa Ventura.
Yes. Did you look this up?
Or they would have... No, I did not look it up.
Okay, I did.
Would they have played Marissa Ventura, would have changed the name ethnically with whoever they cast?
Oh, see, that's a great question. The name of the movie was actually going to be changed, though, too.
Wow.
Okay. So, basically, what the movie was going to be called The Chambermaid.
Ooh.
Horrible name for a fucking movie. That movie's not making $20.
Yeah, I don't think I would have seen Chambermaid.
I wouldn't have seen Maid in Manhattan.
That's more promiscuous, Maid in Manhattan.
Yeah. It's good.
It's kind of a double entendre because she gets made in Manhattan.
Right. You figure that out. But, okay, so the 3 other people that were supposed to be this part were Hilary Swank, Sandra Bullock, and Julia Roberts.
So what did all 3 of them turn to? No, those are 3 Academy Award caliber actresses.
Absolutely.
And then it goes from the drop off from that to J-Lo.
See, dude, I'm just gonna come right out.
This is 2002. J-Lo's kind of riding high.
Oh, for sure.
But she's no Academy Award winner by any means.
You know what?
That's a significant drop off.
I don't want to put this on the director or the casting or whatever, but whoever decided to make this movie was racist.
Well, definitely. Because you're not going to... I mean, obviously you're going to go with someone... You could have gone with a Vietnamese lady or...
I would have seen that movie.
Lady.
Yeah.
But if you go with Hilary Swank, it's not as believable as Maid in Manhattan.
See, but you know what? Hilary Swank's not good looking.
Well, no, she's not. But she's a better actress.
I mean,
and we brought a lot more credibility to this movie.
For sure. I you know what? I don't know. That's just something that I read. I thought it was kind of, interesting, but fuck this movie, dude. Fuck this movie.
Well, fuck it. Yeah. You know what? Fuck this movie.
Fuck this movie.
It was.
I'm not sure how far we are into this, but I think this is, fuck this movie.
I think I was a little thrown off, because, this is the story of me watching this movie.
Yeah, please. I need to know how you watched this movie, because I'll tell you how I watched it, because I had a connection with Marissa Ventura watching this movie.
So, there was some sort of J-Lo marathon on the other night, and, I got a little drunk, hanging out with my lady. And we watched enough before, because somehow that came up. It was fucking a terrifying movie. And then this movie came on afterwards, and I was, you know what, fuck it. Let's watch this. Because I just did, it was just on.
Sure.
And Maid in Manhattan came on. I was intrigued by Lord Voldemort's role to play in this. I thought he would bring some extra star power to a movie.
Continue with your story, but I want to say right now that one of the biggest problems that I had with this movie was him. I'll tell you why, but go ahead.
Him.
Yes, yeah.
Well, I thought, I was interested to see him in an earlier role with a nose and hair.
Yes.
So I wanted to see what kind of actor he really was, because he's always so touted as a great British actor. And you know what? Wasn't impressed.
Oh, no, he was terrible. He was terrible.
Yeah, he was. And you know who the best character was? The little fucking kid.
Do you know who the little kid was?
Yeah, I looked him up, actually.
See, I actually knew this, and I wrote it down.
He looked very familiar.
Yeah, I knew it right off the bat, because he looks exactly like he does now.
Oh, okay.
His name is Tyler Posey. He's in that the MTV Teen Wolf show.
Well, I mean, you watch that?
Yeah, I actually do. Not like religiously, but I have seen it.
I mean, the commercials for that show really...
It's not that good.
I want to watch it.
It's not that good. I mean, I kind of bought into it, and I had no problem with the show, but it is what it is. It is basically
well, maybe, I'll just binge watch it one day and we can talk about it. That's a future episode.
You know what? I'd rather watch that show than this fucking movie.
Really? All right. So tell me all the gripes you had with this movie.
Oh, okay.
Because all of mine came at the end.
Yeah. All right. Well,
I was kind of I wasn't into the movie, but I was like, all right, like, I get it. She's like kind of feeling guilty and like, the classic switched identity that you see in some movies.
Well,
because like when that woman came, when he invited her to tea, because she said that she lived at the hotel, she straight up fucking lied to him.
Oh yeah, I know. Right? So, see, I wrote a tagline for this movie. You actually just brought it up. I said that it's a real love story about lying to the other person about who you really are.
Yeah, I mean that's me and you every night at the bar. So
no, let's not indict ourselves here. We you son of a bitch. All right, so here I was watching this movie. I watched it earlier today. I was actually I was doing kind of housework myself. I had to vacuum, I did some laundry, put it away and everything. So I felt the plight of a maid while watching. It didn't bring me any closer to the characters. It brought me further away. I hated them all. Hated them all. But when you first suggested this movie the other day, I haven't seen this movie in a long time. I actually think I saw this movie in theaters.
Wow, really?
Yeah.
I would love to hear that story. Did you see that movie? Well,
it was in 2002. I mean, I probably went with my mom.
That's a middle school.
Yeah, I mean,
you definitely got dropped off by your mom, probably.
I can't remember, but I do kind of think I saw this in theaters, which kind of makes me hate myself. But right off the bat, I was like, you texted me and you said Maid in Manhattan, and my text back was great flick. I'm in.
Yeah.
That
was 12 years ago.
Yeah, see, I know. I know. But my biggest problem with it, the reason that I hated Voldemort, Senator Voldemort or whatever, I thought that that character was played by McConaughey.
Oh, what? You're thinking of...
That's The Wedding Planner.
The Wedding Planner?
Yes. I thought that we were watching The Wedding Planner.
So what you're saying is I tricked you.
You absolutely tricked me into watching this movie, which is why I resent you.
Well, it was really funny because when I texted you that, I was also drunk.
Okay.
And it was a holiday week.
Yes.
And so I was describing this movie to my roommates that I'd watched the night before, and I described it in so J-Lo steals this girl's this woman's jacket, and Voldemort falls in love with her.
That's that's a good plot summary.
I was like, everyone was like, that's a great plot summary. You should talk about that. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to text Mike right now and tell him that we should watch Maid in Manhattan, and that's going to be our intro episode.
I gotta be honest with you. I wish you hadn't.
Because
I wish you hadn't.
This is a huge curveball coming out of the gate. No one will really expect us to be talking about Maid in Manhattan episode 1.
No, and goddamn it, I hope we don't ever talk about this movie again.
Well, I mean, it might come up in Nashville in a few weeks. But
it'll never come up again.
Yeah, no. What happens if you're you're wearing another person's cowboy boots or something?
Good. Okay, good call.
And you get yourself in a real Maid in Manhattan situation, except it's the housekeeper of the hotel we're staying at falls in love with you because she thinks you're from Nashville.
Boy, I hope that happens. Anthony, tell me, was there any part of this movie that you truly enjoyed?
I maybe enjoyed 1 minute of the movie.
Oh, okay. What is the 1 minute?
Yeah. Stanley Tucci.
Stanley fucking Tucci. Thank you. I have written in my notes in all capital letters, Stanley Tucci. He was the best character in this movie.
He's the best character. He's the saving grace in many movies.
In pretty much every movie.
Pretty much every movie.
You put the Tooch in a movie, he's gonna deliver.
Yeah, I think he brings the rating up 4 points. From a 0.9 to a 4.9 on IMDb. You can look that up.
I did look that up.
Yeah. I think that's all because of the Tooch.
Oh, the Tooch was magical in this movie, dude.
Yeah, seriously. He really, truly was.
There were a few things in this movie that I did like. I would say my number one, which isn't even about the movie. The part when J-Lo gets fired?
Yeah. And they ask her to leave, and it's so dramatic.
Well, there's a part in that where she goes and she's crying while she's on the swings.
Yeah.
Do you remember what song was playing?
No, what song was it?
Dude, it's Norah Jones' Don't Know Why.
Norah Jones? In 2002?
Yeah, dude. That song is a banger. If you don't like that song, you're crazy.
Well, I mean, if I gotta listen to it again.
You don't. It's the one that's like, I don't know why I didn't call.
Yes, okay.
Yeah.
I know exactly what you're talking about, and you're right. That is a fucking jam.
That song is awesome. And literally, that song came on, and I heard the notes. I'm not a huge Norah Jones fan. I think she's got a great voice, but
you love Norah Jones, dude. I mean, on a quiet day.
I think secretly I love Norah Jones.
Hungover, you love Norah Jones.
She's really hot too.
Really?
Yeah, Norah Jones is a good-looking girl.
You've heard their when she did the song with Lonely Island, right?
No, I didn't.
Oh man, Andy Samberg sings about the Chex Mix. Norah Jones does the chorus.
Oh, I'll give it a listen.
Yeah, you gotta listen to it.
I'll give it a listen for sure. But yeah, dude, that part, I didn't like the acting. I didn't like the characters. I didn't like the plot. I didn't like anything. Norah Jones came on for about 30 seconds, and I was like, all right. At least I got to hear a Norah Jones song I haven't heard in 12 years. So
you know what, this
there was that.
Like a really shitty version of Cinderella.
Yeah, no, I can get that.
You know what I mean?
You want to know? Actually, I found something else on this.
Minus the hilarious talking mice.
Yeah. Oh, there were no Gus Gus.
No, Gus Gus wasn't involved.
No.
And I'm not interested. They used the little kid so much.
Yeah, and I didn't like him, man. Yeah, wait, did you?
Well, alright, so towards the end, let me tell you, towards the end, that is when shit got impractical to me.
Oh, which part?
I can understand this, J-Lo wearing this expensive coat and this rich guy meeting her in the hallway and like striking up conversation.
Sure.
But they would never let a little kid ask a question at such an important news conference.
I agree. I totally agree.
Like, all right, so at the end, for people who haven't seen this terrible movie,
don't see it.
Senator Voldemort gets caught because apparently, when are there fucking paparazzi following around senatorial candidates?
I know.
I never heard of that happening.
That pissed me off so much because I just couldn't figure out who the hell this guy was.
Like he was a nobody.
I have
he didn't
no.
Even win.
Who was he?
He was a nobody.
I know.
He was some schmuck.
I know.
And the paparazzi is not following around taking pictures of him in Central Park.
No, they don't give a fuck. They don't care.
That's the most impractical part of the movie, actually, now that I think about it.
But, I mean, I think...
Senator-elect Voldemort would never be, like, filmed in his personal life.
But you know what? I think Senator Voldemort, I had such a problem with him as a character because the guy was such a fucking bad politician, man.
He was terrible.
Like,
he would never get elected.
Like, Stanley Tucci told him the whole time, like, hey, man, don't do this. Hey, man, don't do that. Like, I'm only looking out for your best, like, the best for you because you're a friggin' idiot. Oh,
he was hilarious at the end.
Are you talking about the magazine?
When he got caught, and Stanley Tucci was like, "You could use this for votes."
Oh,
that's savvy.
Oh my God! Right. Listen, I actually wrote. Let me find it. Oh, okay, here. I wrote Chris Marshall. So his name. It's not Voldemort. Chris Marshall is totally gonna make out over the fact that he's banging a Latina from the street.
Yeah.
They were totally using her to get votes.
Savvy political move.
I think even in like remember the magazines that come up at the end?
No, all right. I wanted to talk about the magazines.
But all right, let's talk about the magazines.
That was going to be like one of my last points.
No, let's talk about them now.
Right now?
Yeah.
Those magazines are fucking bullshit.
They are bullshit, dude. Thank you.
Nobody is going to read what? First of all, a housekeeper getting promoted to housekeeping director.
Who cares?
It's not going to be on the cover of Time magazine.
Dude, you and I are clicking. We are clicking on this movie, bro, because I wrote, she becomes a hotel manager? Who cares?
I was like, all right, well, I guess I should be on the fucking cover of Time magazine. I became a manager of a hotel, too.
Yeah, oh, no. But, okay, so I will defend the movie. No.
Parker to hotel manager.
No.
You don't see my shining face on Time magazine.
But it wasn't. I will defend the movie in this. It was on a hotel magazine. It was.
She wouldn't even be. Oh, maybe.
Yeah, because it's a big hotel. It's a big hotel. But like it, But the other stuff was on like a People magazine. There was a dog lovers. That was the one with Stanley Tucci and Rufus the dog, which that actually gave me a laugh. I laughed at that.
That was good.
I laughed at that.
Stanley Tucci and Rufus the dog was the shining star of the movie.
When the one part when I think his name is like Maddox. He's the other guy that's like running against I think Voldemort. I think that's what he's doing. I have no idea who the guy was.
Isn't that Mr. Smee from Hook?
No. That is the I think his name is Lionel. He's the butler.
Yes, Lionel.
But you are correct. It is Mr. Smee, and he is also Mario from the Mario Brothers movie.
Yes. Another awful movie that I would love to watch again and review.
I actually like that movie. So, yeah, we will do that one.
that movie single-handedly ruined Dennis Hopper's career.
Yeah, I agree. But, all right, so getting back, that guy Maddox, he's walking by Stanley Tucci and Rufus the dog, and Stanley Tucci hilariously says, get him, kill. And I laughed. I laughed at that because Tucci is great delivery, man.
Yeah.
Good job, Tucci.
the dog and Tucci were both, I think, top 2 in the power rankings. Bottom 2, Lord Voldemort.
Voldemort, yeah, no doubt.
And J-Lo, the 2 stars.
No, you know what? J-Lo played a good, like, from the streets. Like, it wasn't a hard role for her. You know who I didn't like? Stephanie, I think her name was. It was J-Lo's best friend.
Stephanie.
I hated her, man. Wasn't a fan, dude. Wasn't a fan.
She did kind of suck. She gave her the worst advice.
I know, man. I just didn't like her.
What was her deal?
I don't know. She was just like the friend that like I didn't care about. Like, get out of my face with your hopes and dreams.
What I noticed in all these movies with J-Lo, she always has the worst friends.
Terrible friends, man.
In the movie that I saw before Maid in Manhattan, Juliette Lewis is her best friend.
Juliette Lewis.
Yeah, Juliette Lewis.
Okay.
You know, yeah. So she was awful.
Yeah. I mean, I don't think I've ever seen Enough.
Oh, dude, Enough is like, let me tell you, like the titles that they threw in Enough, and just like it was a crazy movie. Like this dude was nuts, and it was just like all around too much for me to handle. It was.
Listen, don't get off topic because I hate this movie. I don't want to start hating on another movie yet.
Yeah. Well, J-Lo's got a lot of bombs.
Oh, I'm sure of it.
And I'm glad that they stopped her at Jersey Girl.
The Wedding Planner's not one though. I would have watched The Wedding Planner and I would have been happy.
That's because McConaughey's.
I could have connected with McConaughey, dude.
Yeah, and you know what? I know we had the McConaughey Renaissance.
The reconnaissance.
The reconnaissance.
Yes.
But I didn't hate any of McConaughey's movies before that either.
Listen.
How to Lose a Girl in How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days.
I'll give you a straight up confession here. I love McConaughey's rom-coms.
Yeah.
They're good.
He's got great
They're good.
rom-coms.
That's not even a crazy confession, dude. That is just a fact.
You know which one sucked? The one with Jennifer Garner. Ghosts of Girlfriends Past.
Oh, see, but that's still a McConaughey-driven movie.
It is, but I don't believe in Jennifer Garner.
Neither do I. I'm not a fan, man.
To like that rom-com. Like, How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days. You got Kate Hudson.
Man.
You got a solid rom-com there.
I know, man. Oh, you know what's another one that, what's the one, Failure to Launch? Isn't Sarah Jessica Parker in that?
She might be.
I think she is, and that is a terrible leading lady to put opposite McConaughey.
Yeah.
I mean, that's almost as bad.
It is Sarah Jessica Parker.
Yeah.
It is.
Oh, and you know what? You know who else?
And you know who else is in it?
Who?
Fucking
Terry
Chanel.
No way.
Yeah, she is.
Isn't Terry Bradshaw in that movie?
And Bradley Cooper. Terry Bradshaw is the 4th leading man.
Yeah, he's his dad.
He's the dad, yeah.
Oh, and him and Bradley Cooper are like best friends or something.
Yeah, Bradley Cooper. And then you have Rob Corddry and Patton Oswalt. That's solid comedy relief.
It's a good movie, man. But I mean, you know, Sarah Jessica Parker sucks.
Yeah, she was coming off the Sex and the City hotness. So.
Yeah. Oh, and you know what? I would have watched The Wedding Planner.
I'm not saying she was attractive in that, but
no, she's not.
You know what she's attractive in? Hocus fucking Pocus.
That's about it.
Talk about a childhood crush. Sarah Jessica Parker and Hocus Pocus.
You know what? I've never seen Hocus Pocus fully through.
Well, you're an idiot. You clearly don't like living life.
Yeah, well, you know what? If this is something that we keep doing, October, put it on the board. We're doing an October Hocus Pocus viewing.
Hocus Pocus is a little out of season right now, but
no, October, man. October.
Pencil that in. Definitely.
Anthony, do you remember the? Let me know if you caught this or not. Did you catch the choreographed dance when I'm Coming Out came on between all the maids?
Yes.
Yeah, that part that was crazy, right?
that wasn't so crazy because I have the hotel background,
right?
And those housekeepers love to get warmed up and get the blood moving before the day.
Yeah.
And that's I was kind of like, that's something that people would probably do.
Well, that was the part where I said I only liked one part, the Norah Jones. There was a second part that I liked. It was
there's a lot more coming out that you like.
I know. Maybe I'm talking myself into liking this movie.
Yeah, I mean, I talked myself into not liking it, but watching it.
Well, talk to me in a couple minutes. Then we'll. But so basically, at this point, we have done a horrible job explaining this movie.
Yeah, I don't think anyone knows really what happened in this movie.
Don't watch it. Just don't watch it. It doesn't matter. So basically, it gets to the point where J-Lo has tricked this guy into thinking that she's another person. Crazy case of mistaken identity. So now, Super Mario, Mr. Smee, comes up to her and tells her that she has to go to a ball and meet with this guy and tell him that she's not interested because she basically has to choose between love or her job.
Yes.
So,
a classic choice that you always have to make.
Absolutely. I mean, it happens all the time. So basically what happens is her friends, her maid friends, are telling her, listen, you're from different worlds, bringing it back to Jenny from the Block, and they say, they pretty much, I have the quote written, they say, it's not about what you got, because J-Lo says that she's going to go to the ball, but she has nothing to wear. That's her biggest fear. Okay?
Yes.
So they say, it's not about what you got, but who you know and what they got. So, number one, my problem with that line is they're a bunch of maids who, like, the whole movie, they complain about not having anything. Who do they know?
Well, they know all the people that are staying at their hotel. So they're basically trying to link up with all the people at the hotel, and then they're trying to tell her, go ahead.
I don't know. I had a problem with it, dude. I had a problem with it.
Snake it till you make it.
Sure. But, all right, so then that's where the little, the choreographed dance comes. I'm Coming Out comes on. And they start dancing, and this is the part that I liked. I said it out loud, I think. I go, oh my God, is this going to be a clothes trying on montage? And guess what? It was. It was. And I laughed at that part too, because I am a sucker for those. They're hilarious.
You love clothes montages.
They're always funny. Well, not even like a clothes montage, but just like any montage where it's going to be like somebody coming out and like being like, oh, should I try this one or this one? I'm going to laugh because they're funny, man.
So you're saying that I should just like find movies with clothes montages? That's what we're going to be reviewing.
If you want me to like them, yeah, sure. Give me those every time.
All right. Well, so it sounds like you're becoming a believer in Maid in Manhattan.
No, because there's a lot. Because
I think you're talking yourself into this movie. I mean, you have the clothes montage, Stanley Tucci.
Yeah.
What else do you really need in a movie?
I mean, it's got Norah Jones too.
Norah Jones.
I don't know, man. I have a lot of problems with it too.
It's a fun rom-com. You watch it, you don't believe anything that's happening. Senator Voldemort would never have paparazzi. He would never even talk to a housekeeper. Well, probably would. But it wouldn't be publicized the way it is. They would probably slip the front desk guy $100 to be like, don't fucking tell anyone about this.
Why didn't he ever go out? Why didn't he ever just go out
in the closet?
Yeah.
Or in my room. Just don't tell anyone. I'm not saying that's ever happened to me before.
I mean, I don't understand why he never used the back door either.
Yeah. Those kind of... all right, so if you have... Even if Senator Voldemort did have that much publicity following him around, he would never come in through the front.
No, totally not.
People would never see him coming in and out of the building.
No, dude, I wasn't on board with that line of like thought. Like, dude, try to be a little more private.
Yeah, which makes me think that he didn't want to be.
No, man, he definitely wanted
to be out there.
Yeah,
for the
because I think it. Yes, dude. There is a conspiracy.
Back to the point that you made that he was a terrible politician. I think he was a great politician.
I'm coming around on that, dude. He was a great politician. He was using what's her name, Marissa, to get the working class vote, because he even says it at the end. Tucci says it, but then on the People magazine it says like that the working class loves him now. That's because of J-Lo.
But then like a year later, still going strong. I mean...
Oh, I know. I read that one too. That made me laugh. That made me laugh.
So much false hope. Listen, if you're listening and you're thinking that you're going to,
you know what?
Slip your way to a congressman...
I hope someone's listening.
You are being used so quick.
You're being used.
You're being used, and I'm looking at you. Like,
I'm looking at you too.
You're the other girl.
Yeah.
Man. Well, I don't buy it. Like a year later, she would have, and then that's how she gets into an enough situation, which is another movie, another story. I think all of J-Lo's movies are all cyclical. They're all connected somehow.
I think they all make me sick. They suck, man. They suck. Except for The Wedding Planner. It's a good movie.
There's got to be another J-Lo movie that we can find that's not that bad.
If anybody came here looking for us to say like, oh, you should watch a movie, don't watch this movie. Watch The Wedding Planner instead.
Well, how about if people like a J-Lo movie, they should put it on our page, probably, right? Our Facebook page.
Yeah. If you've actually got a J-Lo movie that's good, let us know. The Facebook page should be up. I mean, I'm hoping to have it up by the time this plays. I don't know where else the hell you would find it, so that's a stupid thing for me to say. But if you have a movie that J-Lo's in that's good, please by all means let us know, because I'm not.
You can't say Selena.
Yeah, don't say Selena, because shut up.
That's not a J-Lo's. That's a true story.
Yes.
We're not talking about true stories. We're talking about things that J-Lo has contrived.
Okay, well, I am going to stop you right there, because this is a true story.
Maid in Manhattan is a true story.
Maid in Manhattan is a true story.
You're lying.
I am not lying to you.
That's the plot twist, isn't it?
That is the plot twist, because I did a little research. Here's what I found.
No.
Yeah, yes, dude.
No, don't tell me this is a true story.
Yeah.
This just invalidates everything that I just said in this.
I know, and I'm so happy that you just said it, because that is so funny. Okay, dude, listen. The film is loosely based around a true story. In 1959, Stephen Rockefeller, the son of New York Governor Nelson Rockefeller, married Anne Marie Rasmussen, a maid who worked for his family's Manhattan hotel.
That doesn't even come close to what this movie is trying to portray. You have a son of a senator who's a Rockefeller. You know this dude had so much money, he didn't give a shit. And this Rasmussen lady definitely didn't fakely try other people's clothes on.
You don't know. It says it's loosely based, dude.
Yeah. Can you find a Time magazine or a People magazine cover from 1956 that shows them on it?
I cannot, but
okay.
But I think it was 59 that I just said. I just deleted it. Yeah, it was 59. It was 59. But what I can find you is a Dog Lovers magazine from 59 that probably has a Stanley Tucci looking character.
No, it was probably Stanley Tucci himself.
It probably was. That guy's magical.
He transcends time.
That guy's fucking magical. I love you, Tucci. That guy is the best, man.
What we should do is watch a really good Stanley Tucci movie next.
I love Stanley Tucci, dude. He's awesome.
Or any Stanley Tucci movie. Let's see what we got here for Stanley Tucci as far as movies. We have, obviously in the Hunger Games, he's incredible as Voldemort. The Terminal.
Wait, The Terminal or Terminal? Like the
Terminal. The one with Tom Hanks. He's like some Eastern kid stuck in
airport. Yeah. What's the other one with Clooney?
With Clooney, let's see.
It's about like is it? I don't know. Anna Kendrick's in it though.
Are you talking about ER?
No.
Because he was in that.
Shut up. It's called like Up in the Air or something.
Oh, Up in the Air is great.
Yeah,
what
yeah,
a
yeah.
great movie.
Anna Kendrick's in that.
Yes, true. I don't think he's in that though.
No, he's not in that. Tucci's not in that, but
Yeah, he's not in that. He might be in an airplane in that movie, but he's not.
I wish I would. Oh man, I wish.
Yeah, he was flying with Clooney, but no, he's not in that movie.
No.
Up in the Air.
It's a good movie, dude.
We're also up to some suggestions too. If anyone has any.
Oh yeah, please.
That you're on the fence on, you don't know if you want to see it or not.
Yeah, we'll watch it for you because
definitely throw it our way. We'll watch it for you. We'll give you the verdict.
That's pretty much what we're here for, man. Like, if you guys don't really want to watch the movie, we can give you the synopsis. There's gonna be spoilers, but hey, this is what you're getting.
Exactly. Yeah, you're gonna get the whole movie, but like, say someone wants to watch a movie with you. And you don't really know. Your girl's like, I want to watch Maid in Manhattan, and you're like, I don't really know what that's about. Well, now you know. Don't watch Maid in Manhattan. Watch another Jalen movie with your girlfriend.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it, man. Oh, you know what else? You know what else made me laugh in this movie?
Yeah.
Do you remember the work?
Before we get into the final grades.
Yeah. Do you remember the workout session that the Caroline was having with her friend?
Yes.
Do you remember the how good was the trainer?
You know what? I do remember the trainer.
Yeah, he was like really an effeminate character, and he just he kept going like they had like a ball between their legs or something, and he was just standing behind them as Caroline and her friend were laying on the ground, and he was going. And now you squeeze tighter and tighter and tighter. And
were they doing like Pilates?
Yeah, or like Kegel exercises or something like that. I think it was.
Yeah.
And
something people do in 2002.
Yeah, but like that guy, I thought he was funny. I thought he was funny because like that part like kind of caught me off guard. Dude, this movie was supposed to be a comedy. Like on IMDb. It has comedy like listed on it.
Yeah, it says comedy drama, I think.
Comedy drama romance, yeah. Like this movie wasn't funny.
Yeah, so it was a rom-com, but like it wasn't that funny. I didn't think it was funny. There was nothing really funny about it. You have a single mom struggling to make ends meet, getting fired for mixing it in with Senator Voldemort, who started the whole thing.
Yeah. And I mean, like they had like
she didn't approach him.
Yeah, they tried though. I guess like there was the part where she's trying to sit down on the park bench and she doesn't want to get anything on the clothes that she stole, so she gets a magazine and it's got Voldemort's face on it, and she goes, "Oh Lord, I almost sat on your face."
Oh yeah,
like that was an attempt.
That wasn't funny though.
No, I mean, it wasn't funny. There was like, she said something about, like to her friend at one point too. She was like, "Is your mind always on the pepperoni?"
What?
Yeah. She said that like Stephanie and Caroline were similar, and because she was saying like her boyfriend hasn't popped the question or something, and I think the line was like, "Oh, you guys are similar. She has a boyfriend who hasn't popped," and then Stephanie like cuts in and goes, "Her cherry," which I thought was like a really weird line, and J-Lo like starts laughing and she turns around and she's like, "Is your mind always on the pepperoni?" And I was like, "What the fuck does that mean?"
I never heard the pepperoni be used in such a way.
Yeah, well, it's in there, dude. This is a movie.
Thing now? Is that something we should be using? Like, oh yeah, you were always thinking about the pepperoni, dude.
I don't think so.
Pepperoni on your pizza.
I'm not gonna use it. Maybe in 2002 it was cool.
No, you know what? I think it's something we could bring back, though. That'd be funny.
I'm not gonna do it.
People would have no idea what you're talking about.
Dude, they snuck in like a few like gratuitous J-Lo ass shots.
Oh, yeah.
And
they
like
playing that. Like her walking down the hallway, or like whenever she was in her apartment.
Yeah.
They knew exactly what they were doing.
There was the part in the park where like it was the magazine was stuck to her ass.
Yeah.
And like that was totally just like the director was throwing it out and he was like, "Hey, I know that a lot of you guys are watching this with your girlfriends. Here, like this is for you."
Yeah.
You know.
But that doesn't make up the fact that you should watch this.
No, don't watch it.
The internet's invented. You can just look that up.
Yeah. Don't watch this movie.
It's not worth it.
Nah.
It's not worth it, guys. Just do it.
I actually stopped this movie and just like I had plans. I was gonna go to the gym and I just left and went to the gym for 2 hours in the middle of this movie.
Really?
Yeah, like I didn't care.
You didn't even finish it.
No. I came back and finished.
Well, yeah, but you didn't do it in one sitting.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, I mean, I saw your G chats from work, and the reviews weren't looking good.
Yeah, no, I was not happy with you.
You were pretty angry with me around 3
Well, I also thought that you were going to try to change the movie because you said, "Oh, we should watch." Yeah, you said like, "Oh, we should watch enough," and I was like, "Dude, I'm in the middle of this movie. I have suffered."
I think enough would have been a hilarious review, but it's kind of this is a more feel good movie. Enough is like
I didn't feel good.
No, this is like she ends up like at the end of it she's not. Enough is a fucked up movie. You do not see that one.
I didn't feel good about this movie, dude. Like a woman got used for political reasons. This is not a feel good story.
I guess I'm DC brainwashed.
Yeah, you.
And, yeah, I don't think it was like
you liked this movie.
She wasn't miserable.
You liked this movie.
I didn't like this. Movie.
All right. Let's do.
It was more uplifting than her other movies. Were a little bit more depressing.
So give it a number.
Out of what, 10?
Out of 10. Do it out of 10.
Out of 10? I give it a 4.
That's not liking a movie.
I didn't like it. It's a 4.
I'm giving it a 2.
A 2?
And I had more good things to say about this movie than you did.
Well, I was,
It's a 2. This movie sucks. Don't watch this movie.
A 2. I'm very generous with my grading.
Go watch The Chambermaid with Sandra Bullock. I'd watch that movie.
Chambermaid with Sandra Bullock.
Yeah, not Hilary Swank or Julia Roberts. The Chambermaid with starring Sandra Bullock.
What do you think The Chambermaid with Sandra Bullock would have been like?
I don't know, but I think Sandra Bullock's good looking.
Yeah, I mean, especially 2002, she's coming off Miss Congeniality.
Yeah.
She's on top of her game.
Yeah, man. I can't believe they gave this a 4.9.
That's pretty fucking low.
I want to.
That's one of the lower videos one of the lower films you'll see on IMDb.
They only gave The Wedding Planner a 5.1.
Yeah, dude. There's no love for J-Lo on IMDb.
But it's McConaughey.
But this is before McConaughey got respected. McConaughey was a joke.
That's true. That's true.
2001, 2002. He did nothing but rom-coms.
I can't find this on Rotten Tomatoes.
Rotten Tomatoes, yeah, because they don't have a review for it because it sucked that bad.
Oh no, I got it. I think I spelled Manhattan wrong.
Well, that'll happen.
It got a 39. So
39.
Yeah.
That's a lot better than some movies that I've seen on Rotten Tomatoes.
A 39. Let's go.
Grown Up, like for comparison, Grown Ups 2 got a 7.
Oh wow.
The Hercules movie with Kellen Lutz, a 3.
Oh, here you go. There you go. This is something that we can throw in every time. So the tomato meter, this got a 39%. Mm-hmm. It was a 5.1 out of 10. The audience score was a 43. How much money do you think this got in the box office? You don't know this. You didn't look this up, right?
I didn't look it up, no.
Okay, I'm going to ask you this every week.
Probably 60 million.
No. Higher. Way higher.
Because I'm telling you, it's a star power.
It's only J-Lo.
No, I mean, Senator Voldemort, I think, already had an Academy Award nomination by now.
I don't know, dude. If you ask a lot of people on the street, they don't know who that guy is.
People know who that guy is.
Not his real name.
Ralph Fiennes?
Nah, they don't know him.
Come on, dude. He's in Schindler's List.
I didn't say he's a bad actor. I'm just saying he's not... I don't think he's recognizable.
I mean, this is what I don't get. Like, you expect someone like J-Lo to be in a movie like this.
Yeah.
How does a dude, who did... All right, so he got something for The English Patient and Schindler's List in the 90s.
Yeah, those are good movies.
Right? Real good movies. How the hell does he end up in Maid In Manhattan?
Money?
And it nearly ruined him.
Money.
He wasn't in the movie until The Constant Gardener, 2005.
Yeah.
After that. And then he started being Voldemort.
Yeah.
In all the Harry Potters.
By the way, this made $93.8 million. 93.8. Yeah.
I guess in 2002, that's a good haul, but not impressive.
Nah. It's rated PG-13 for language and sexual reference. Dude, they cursed a lot in this movie for like a 2002 like PG-13 movie, I thought.
Really?
Yeah, like they said like shit.
I didn't notice that many.
They did. No, they did actually. I noticed it.
The words that are used in PG-13s are shit and fuck. I don't think they use those
They
words.
say shit. I know they say shit.
You're allowed 3 shits.
See, there you go. They definitely met their quota, though.
Yeah, so they've reached 3. It's still PG-13.
Yeah.
Anything over 3 shits is an R.
Well, I give this movie 3 shits.
3 shits.
3 shits. Well,
for sure.
This has been eye-opening for sure. I hate this movie.
Yes. Well,
I think it's racist.
Now people know 12 years later not to see Maid in Manhattan. So
yeah,
even if it's on late night on E, don't watch it.
Don't watch it. We're warning you. Don't watch it.
Do it.
We're telling you.
No matter how many margaritas you watch.
No.
How much begging you get, do not watch this movie.
I agree.
Something better on TV at 1 a.m.
Watch Maid in Manhattan. That's all I gotta say. Let's end this.
All
right. So
yes.
This has been the first episode. Thank you if you actually listened. I hope like more than one person listens. That'd be cool.
That'd be great.
I don't even know how long this is. Fuck. I hope it's not really long.
I mean, whatever.
Yeah.
If you're at work, what else are you gonna do?
Yeah, we're wasting your time. Not wasting it. We're giving you something to do. But
exactly.
Yeah, hopefully we're gonna have the Facebook page up soon, so you can listen to this. I guess there's gonna be a YouTube because I guess that's where you're gonna have to get the link. Give us some feedback. Let us know what's up. Give us movies to review. We like movies.
Yeah, we'll be back definitely next week with a new movie.
Yeah, hopefully soon. I'm off for a couple days now.
Okay, cool.
I could always watch another movie. But
I'm always around.
All right, so I guess we're gonna sign off here. Go watch Maid in Manhattan. Don't watch this movie.
Do not watch it, and maybe we'll get some special guests.
Yeah.
For some commentary.
Yeah, for sure.
Maybe
right.
J-Lo. I heard she was available now.
She's probably not doing anything.
No, she's got a new movie coming out. Actually, it's a movie. This is how all started.
Yeah.
Movie with her and the next door neighbor.
Yeah,
dude,
the boy next door.
The boy next door. That's how this whole J-Lo craze started. It's like J-Lo always wins.
I'm pretty sure she bangs like an underage kid in that movie.
Yeah, she does. She sure does. And then she's his teacher.
Yeah.
And he's friends with her son.
I know, man. Fuck that.
This is where we've come. J-Lo is now at that age.
That movie's gonna suck too.
It's going to be terrible. And you know what? I don't think it's going to make anything near $98 million.
$93.8.
$93.8 million.
Let's
no
get
way.
it right.
No shot.
You know what? We should go to the movies and watch that.
I mean, sure.
It's not going to, like, what's like $20 going to do? It's not going to put a dent.
I mean, yeah, then the total amount that movie makes would probably be like $38.
I was going to say 40. Oh. All right. Well, thanks for listening. We're going to get out of here.
All right.
I'm gonna try to put music here. Maybe I'll put the Norah Jones song.
Ooh, yeah, the Norah Jones song would be great, actually.
I love that song, man.
That was funny, dude. That was like
If not, it's just gonna be us talking.
That was like 45 minutes.
Yeah, it's still going. I'm gonna. It'll just be us talking at the end.